Hello everybody, Mr. Jiggles here, and today we're going to be going over my no longer budget Amazon on ladder. We did have some magnificent luck. We found another burr rune on ladder, so we were able to flip that for some pretty good gear, and essentially I feel like we're pretty decked out. So let's go over the gear real quick, talk about the downfalls of a physical Bowazon, and continue through chaos. So first we have our mist bow. We rolled this on the previous episode. We got Andy's Visage with that 15 IS minimum damage jewel in it. We got a new fortitude. This is really nice, gives us a lot of enhanced damage. The damage output is around like 1500 on the sheet, so it is really beneficial. We settled on using Laying of the Hands just because of the 20 IS and 350% damage to demons. We have Ravenfrost, of course, with the attack rating is helpful. Mavina's built for the 5 mana stolen per hit. Without it, we don't have any mana stolen, and it is miserable. So, we have Nature's Peace. Just because I was running Nithalak, and I was tired of summons just keep popping up everywhere, so I just threw this on. High Lord's Wrath, we just got really good 20 AIS, 1 all skills, 32% deadly strike. It's actually noticeable on taking out the bosses and some of the big health pool demons or big health pool monsters. It's pretty noticeable. We've gone over the charms. We got some new ones, some max damage ARs, and various max damage charms, Nihilus and Torch, of course. And that's pretty much it. When it comes to physical immune or stone skin, you can swap over to Magic Arrow and take them down in about 5 to 8. The really high pool, life pool, demon lords, and the those nasty berserk demons or nasty berserk monsters, all that stuff are pretty tough to take out, especially if they're immune to physical. I tend to avoid those areas as much as possible, but you can't avoid the stone skin in chaos if you're running chaos, so that is unfortunate for us. You just swap over to Magic Arrow and you take them down fairly quick. Now when it comes to bosses like Diablo, I found that if you cast Strafe, it actually does some pretty ridiculous damage on bosses. I was using only Guided Arrow before, but if you can tank his fire attack or some of that lightning attack and just power through and strafe, you can chunk down his health pretty fast. And I'll show that to you in a second. I also like that sound of killing demons. It's pretty satisfying that you get from the Nature's Peace. Even when enemies are stone skinned, you can still rip through their health pretty fast with just strafe. Alright, off to Diablo. What you can do is spam Guided Arrow for a little bit, chunk him down as he's casting his stupid skills. As you can see, where he did some pretty good damage. There you go. Down he goes. Alright, so that's it for the showcase. I think this character is pretty maxed out for the most part. I could go Faith Bow here to further improve it, but I don't know if I will. I feel like everything else is pretty good. I could go a couple different options here with the belt to get more damage, more IS, more life leech, stuff like that, but I feel like you don't really need it. I have 8% life leech, and my life does not dip a lot. And the 5% mana is enough because we're doing so much damage with Strafe and our other abilities. So you don't really notice your mana going down unless there's a mana burn monster on you. I would not recommend... Our resistances are really good, but I would not recommend tanking a lot of damage in Chaos. Try to kind of guide them and kite them a little bit before you start mowing them down with Strafe, and you'll have a pretty good time. Just a very chill time running Chaos, and it's actually pretty nice. Some other recommended areas, I would probably say any of the Act 1 areas would be fine. Running Pits, Stony and Darkwood and Black Marsh are all fine. I ran Countess a couple times. Don't know if it's the most ideal for running Trav, and I would not recommend running a lot of Act 5 for the most part. You can run Pindle, you can run Frigid Highlands, but when it comes to anything else like Ancient's Way or Crystal with Frozen River, it comes to those physical immunes, which are really nasty, and those ghosts can stack up, and they're just frustrating to fight over and over again. So Nithilak was okay, but once again, you run into those physical immunes, and they're kind of annoying. So kind of stick to Chaos, stick to those good areas that the Bowazon can kind of handle fairly well, and you'll have yourself a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed these couple videos of my ladder Bowazon and the progress that we made. And like the video, comment below, and subscribe for more, and we'll catch you next time. See you, goodbye.